Hey there, everyone. So Yat Kean here from Training Ground. Welcome back to another review video. But today we are going to focus on automotive, of course. So what I have here is the Proton X90 1.5 TGDi BSG Premium variant. Yes. So I think we are not going to go too in-depth on like specific technical details, but let's go quickly on the exterior and the interior of the car, at least my opinion on like the design and so much more. Okay, so let's start with from the front. I love how it actually looks, especially the grille here along with its bumper. It looks massive, bold, muscular as well. I like the overall looks. Okay, of course the grille, depending on your personal liking, but for me, I actually quite like what it is. Okay, so on the front you do have a camera as well. That's cool. And LED headlamps, you have DRL over here. Okay, very cool. And also the front bumpers, they have sensors as well. So if you are going to drive at narrow tight spaces, don't worry, the sensors and the camera will assist you to navigate with this massive car. But I could tell you that this car is actually very easy to drive, very nimble. So more details on driving the car later on. Okay, so that's the front part. Let's move to the tires. So on the tires, is equipped with a 90-inch tire. So for the rim, it's a 10-spoke star style look alike. Okay, I love it. And then you have a tire pressure monitoring system over here, which I think is actually quite useful for owners to get alerted like when their tire pressure is getting low or getting too high. Okay, and I love they opted for 90-inch on the premium variant over here because gripping is fantastic on the car. It has enough of grips and it can handle any type of driving style. Even if you want to go a little bit fast, the tires here are actually quite pretty awesome. Okay, yeah. And also these are from the Continental Eco Contact 6. They actually grip quite well. All right, and of course brakes are also quite powerful, but I'll still say make sure to brake a little bit early. So that's the tire and the brakes a little bit. Now let's us move over to the side of the car. And this is how the side of the car looks like. It's continuing the bold look of the front. It complements it throughout the side. You can see the side design, how it actually runs through. Pretty fantastic. Okay, you can see the wheel arch also. It's plastic over here, and then there's some like bits of chrome parts. Again, I think this is a plastic. Okay, and the door handle, okay, there's a bit of chromish part on here, and of course there's a logo emblem here, 48-volt EMS. So basically this car is a hybrid model because it has electric motor as well. Yeah, and of course the side mirror, they are massive as well. Cameras, okay, so better make sure to take care of it. And over on the doors here, there's also like chrome bits parts as well. Okay, so it does mix complements of a strong bold design look with premiumness from the chrome parts. So yeah, at the side it looks good, right? Even the rims looks massive, is quite adequate enough for your daily driving. So what do you think about the side? You let me know in the comments. So this is the rear of the Proton X90. This is actually how it looks like. Again, you can see it's very muscular, bold looking at the rear. And then at the center here, you have a chrome bit piece with the LED tail lamps. Again, you have rear sensors as well. At the rear, actually, it had like a radar sensor, okay, which helps a lot in terms of notifying the drivers about cars especially when you are opening doors as well. So that is actually a good safety system that's available for the owners. And for the back of this Premium, it may look like a spoiler here, okay, with the third brake light lamp over here. And then you have the shark fin antenna on top of here. Then you have some rails on the roof of it. Okay, so now let's go and check out the boot of the Proton X90. Okay, so I had to like go to the driver's side there and open up the boot. So this is how it actually looks like from the rear. This is when the third sitting space is being put up. So of course you do not have much ample space, but I believe if you going to make them lie down, you can even get more ample of space. So basically, if you're someone that's doing a lot of travel, loading, unloading stuff, I think the Proton X90 is your perfect vehicle. Check it out, so much space. Nonetheless, it looks pretty good. Okay, nice. So as you can see, this is the boot space of it, but yeah, you do able to put a lot of loads inside. I think that's enough for every Malaysian consumers, right? And you have a power boot as well. There you go. Pretty excellent package, right? You let me know in the comments. So now we head over to the interior. So this is the driver's side door, and as you can see, it has a nice pattern onto it, but this is just a plastic. Okay, cool. And then you have all your switches on the door handle here as well. You can adjust your side mirror, door locks, your window, and you, of course, you have some space here to put some borders as well. Okay, so as you enter inside, driving position is actually quite nice. You can adjust it, don't worry. Okay, so you have all your adjustment on the bottom part of this side of the driver's seat here. And of course, you can open the rear boot here, adjust some of the lighting as well here. And then you have your air conditioning over here. Now, I felt that the air conditioning on the Proton X90, I felt it's like a little bit too low-ish. Yeah, it's like somewhere bottom half of your body most of the time. So you need to adjust the air conditioning, because I felt like if you don't adjust the air conditioning, when you're driving on a long period of time, your hand will get that the numbing effect because of the aircon is blowing directly onto your hand. So that is very, very important. And also, like for the steering wheel, it felt very, very nice to drive as well. So next one, let's just dive in a little bit into the consoles and the steering wheel of the Proton X90. So we are currently inside, so let's check out the steering wheel itself. Okay, they are actually quite a little bit in the mid to large size for the steering. All the buttons, almost everything is actually very, very easy to access as well. But I do feel like some of the switches, you can be easily accidental touch onto it. Okay, and then on the left top over here, you have your lighting, your turn signal as well. And on the right side over here, you have your wiper blades and so on. So basically, if you just want to turn on your wiper blade, you just move it up. And if you want to adjust your rear wiper blade, yeah, there's a button over here on the side. Okay, so on the button for the left side of this left stop over here is to control the stop your trip meter information. So basically, you can switch, you can switch. Yeah, pretty quite easy as well. And also for the instrument panel, fully digital. The display looks good, but of course, I saw like there's a really huge bezel. Yeah, so it's really up to you. But I like all the animation, the graphics has been put onto it, and like I say, it's very easy to navigate and get all your necessary information all in once with the instrument panel. And then as we move along, we have the infotainment display over here. Very similar setup to all the Proton X70, the X50. I would say in terms of the X90, the setup is very similar to the S70. Yes, the sedan one. Very, very similar. So if you're very comfort with how is the usage like, then I think it's not a difficult one to handle it. Okay, and very easy to access also. You can have like all these quick instant turn on turn off toggle on certain menu, which is actually very good as well. Okay, and of course you can have high Proton. Hi Proton,
I'm listening.
open up the windows.
Opening.
Not bad. Hi Proton,
Yes, I'm here.
close all windows.
All areas closed.
Not bad, but only one windows were being opened. Hi Proton,
Yes, I'm here.
can you open all the windows?
All right. Open.
Not bad. Now you see, not bad. Hi Proton,
What's up?
close all windows.
Closing all areas.
Okay, not bad. Pretty smart. Okay, and also as we move along, you can see the air conditioning vent here. Again, some design onto it, but plastic. I'm okay with it. I do know there are some people will be nitpicking about it, but I'm okay with it. Okay, and also the plastic panels here, all of them. Okay, they are not really those kind of like too hardened plastics. They have some bits of soft touch on it. I like it, and also the this false leather panel here. I like it. There's some soft touch onto it. I love all these like small details on it. Stitching look okay. You may look like some might not be properly symmetrical, but man, if you are really into like attention detail into it, then be my guest. I'm okay with it. Okay, and then you still have like physical switches for the air conditioning. So like this, you can still control it. You want to lower the fan, increase the fan. Can you hear that? Oh, Proton cars. The air conditioning is so cool. All right, so I don't want the fans are too loud. Okay, then you can use auto. You can turn it off. You can do other selection of the air conditioning over here, and then you are being complemented with USB, two USB Type A charging port. So for the premium variant, you have a wireless charging pad over here, pretty good. And then you have this. This is the gear lever. Okay, very similar again setup to the Proton S70. Okay, and you can go into parking just by press of a button. And then here you have this rotary dial here. This is to change the drive mode only. Yes, and on top of here, these are not buttons. They cannot be pressed. But at the bottom over here, yes, these are the buttons. This is for you to access your 360 camera, and then your vehicle stability control, your parking sensors, all right, parking brake, auto hold, cup holder over here as well. Yep, to be honest, the package is actually quite good over here. So you have this button over here as well, which you can open it up. and then you can access your glove box as well. Not bad, to be honest. You can see like every doors they have like speakers as well, so it's actually well equipped. So what do you think of the interior part, especially for the driver's seat here? One more thing, the front part here, you do have another power outlet here, 12 volt, 120 watts. Okay, this is just at the bottom of the center console. Okay, so you still have some spacing to put some stuff over here. So it's pretty good. Okay, so this is just the front part of the Proton X90. Now we're gonna head over to the rear. Also on the front here, you do have some lights to control. Okay, your sunshade. Okay, with the mirror as well. So there's no light up on the mirrors here, the sunshades. Okay, not bad. And then we are at the second row seat over here. You can adjust the air conditioning. Now, something I don't understand is why do you put USB Type-C charging port at the rear but not at the front? So, bit weird. So they mix it a Type-C on the left, Type-A on the right. Yeah, pretty much that's it. Then there's some spacing over here. So Francis, they do have some pockets as well. You can store some stuffs. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so the second seat, they have a hook over here, and you can turn on the light. Up to you. You can adjust the air conditioning. It's when nice. Yeah, and also you can actually adjust the air conditioning as well. So you can go back down. Right, nice, pretty good. So let's talk about the sitting comfort creatures of the Proton X90. Well, it's actually quite nice, and especially if you're sitting on the side here, they feel very comfortable. But on the center, this part here, okay, this, because it puts all the two cup holders over here, this panel here is a little bit tough. Okay, so you might feel a little bit uncomfortable to sit on it. Okay, but nonetheless, it's still you can sit on it, not an issue. All right, and I am 5'7". You can see I have still ample space. So for people that are large, they do able to sit quite well, and also leg space are quite good as well. The thigh support, I would say okay, they feel good, not bad. And yeah, happy to tell you guys that this is like really comfy, and actually the NVH of the car is also quite good as well. You know, right now you really don't hear anything much other than the air conditioning sound. So the NVH here is top notch. So for the front seats, I love them, especially if you are taking the steering wheel. Okay, as you can see, the support is nice. My shoulder support is just nice, adequate enough. Lumbar, everything, wow, feels good. It's comfortable to drive when you are going on a long distance journey, and also the ability to like just to adjust it. You go back, you're gonna go up, you can move it. You can see you can move up. This is like maximum, and when you don't want to go too up, you can go back down. I like to sit it up high a bit, and then you can move it forward.
Okay, here's Bluetooth music.
All right. So now if you want to head inside to the third row seat, basically all you need to do is just apply this up, take this out, slide it out. Okay, and then you can start accessing it, which is pretty good. Okay, all right. And of course, then you can just like slide this back up, turn this up in, and then put this up. Hey, the sitting position is not going to be very desirable. So you can see like leg space is just like, right, it's just okay-ish. All right. Okay. And then on each side of it, you have a USB Type A charging port, cup holder. So here you can put your phone on it. Pretty not bad. Okay. Yeah, but just only the like sitting position, it's not gonna be very comfortable for a lot of people. So if you have like long legs, then I will have to say, sorry, you gotta bear with it. So yeah, that's just only my main qualm about the sitting on the third row. And also, this is the headroom you have for the third row. I still have like bits of space. So definitely tall people sit in front and those who are short sit at the back. This is a better setup for them. Okay? Yeah, so you can see, you can easily access at the back of the rear boot space as well. So yeah, what do you think? So I'm currently heading to the Genting refresh. So basically right now I am driving the Proton X90, and I have to tell you that the power plant here is quite powerful enough for your daily drive. So right now I'm driving in the eco mode. So there's 3 drive mode you can actually choose from. The first one is the eco, next comfort, the last one is sport. So in the eco mode, I think that's the one you always go if you are driving for a short distance. Your acceleration will be a little bit slower to pick up on the accelerator pedal. Okay, but when you go to comfort, you go back to normal, so you will get the power feel like very normal. There's like no lagging or delay onto it. Meanwhile, when you go to sport mode, okay, your acceleration pedal will be very sensitive. Yeah, that's the one I will need to tell you folks if you are buying it. And also the power combination on this Proton X90 is come from a 1.5 litre turbocharged 3-cylinder engine with a hybrid electric motor. Yeah, so this can be considered as a hybrid SUV, I will have to say. Okay, yeah, so being a 7-seater SUV, I have to say this is actually quite pretty enjoyable. And then for the transmission, okay, so it's running a 7-speed DCT over here. Feels good. Changes by itself. You can manual shift as well, but I'll make it like fully automatic for now. And the transmission gear changes, everything is like very smooth. Okay, so now I am in eco mode. I'm going to shift into comfort mode. So as I shifted into comfort mode, which is instantaneously, so I can feel the car now start to coming back to life a little bit more. Yeah, and that is very important. So I'm gonna be trying to move a little bit faster. Okay, so you can see now when I need to do some overtakes, it has that acceleration coming out back for me, which I kind of like it. Alright, so then you drive slowly over here, and then you need to slow down. Okay, brakes, they actually felt very good. I like how the brakes are actually working on here, but I do have to still notify the audience that who are still like considering it. If you are purchasing this Proton X90, the brakes, please try to brake early. This is still a heavy car, so you need to play safe a little bit. So take it down in your notes. Alright, and in terms of the suspension, I will say this is like one of the best one. Why? Of course, Proton is so well known for their handling, and this car definitely has that Proton handling feel experience onto it, and I love it. Pretty nice. Even like roads that has like very winding corner or high speed corners, it takes up very nicely, and I kind of like it. So as you can see now, I am trying to accelerate a little bit faster. Not an issue. And when I want to take it a little bit notch to the faster I can. So now I'm heading into sports mode already. You can see driving in sports mode is actually quite pretty. The acceleration feel is instantaneous. Of course, when you are in the highway, I highly suggest you to use sports mode, especially when you need to overtake heavy vehicles, or like they are slow drivers, you just want to overtake them. Yeah, it pretty much does the job well. So now I'm going to show you, I'm going to do a little bit of short burst of acceleration right now. It's quite good, okay? So now, I'm gonna go back into comfort mode, because I don't need to be so quick, because now is evening, the public are driving on the road, so I need to respect them as well. So that is another major thing you have to take note, especially like for us reviewing cars, we need to respect other road users as well. That is very important. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna continue drive. So I'm still in the comfort mode, and this thing just drives so nice. So you're able to see this car is actually plentiful, fast enough. If you wanna go up such hilly slopes of corner. Okay, so after several days of driving the Proton X90, I'd like to give my final verdict onto it. Now, in terms of the performance, I like what is actually capable of delivery. So I'm going to put here some of the figures for you to read about it in terms of like the horsepower and so much more. But at the end of the day, I would say the performance here is actually very adequate enough for your day-to-day usage. However, with that such kind of performance, I would have to say fuel consumption is the main thing I want to highlight on this. It's a little bit in the thirsty side, depending on how you drive. So especially in Malaysia, we are constantly braking during like peak period, and then you have like stationary as well. All these various factors will affect the fuel consumption, and you can easily see the fuel consumption trip information will show you like things are going up very quickly. Yeah, so that is just my main thing to highlight to you. And also this car, the handling is very nimble. I like it. It's always precise, and the ride performance is also quite good as well. Handles bump, amazing. I think the large 90-inch tires are just like adequate enough. If they put it a little bit bigger, I think it will be even like nicer. But of course, there's no point you want to put so big wheels onto it if it's just a 1.5 liter. Maybe one day, if they are deciding like put in a little bit more powerful engine onto it, then hey, who knows, right? Okay, but nonetheless, ride handling, the ride comfortness, everything is really good. Even the NVH, I will have to give it a thumbs up. Really good. And the overall infotainment, the entertainment, everything, the speakers, everything, I like it. It's just deliver the whole total package, and along with the premium variant that gets the wireless charging pad. Wow, that was like excellent, nice. Okay, so but for the braking wise, now again, this car has already long mileage, is already clocking in at 39,454 kilometer. This review car unit, okay. So I'm not sure, but I feel like the brakes, you need to brake a little bit earlier, because this car is a little bit on the heavier side. So if you always playing a lot of late braking, just beware a bit. I highly recommend you just do more trail braking. Okay, brake early as possible for this Proton X90. That's just my own verdict on the brakes. Also, the exterior look of it, I love it. It's bold, premium as well. Everything is good, okay. But of course, at the rear there, definitely maybe some people might not like it. I'm kind of a little bit neutral on the rear, how it looks like, okay. Could be even better, but then it is what it is. I have no qualm about it. All right. So end day, 144,800 ringgit Malaysia. That's the asking price for this car. Is it worth it? I say it's worth every penny if you really need that huge space indeed. If you're someone that's not looking for a huge space, then I say this is not for you. And if you're not ferrying 7 people in a car, this is also not for you. Okay, then it's might better you just buy the Proton X50 or the Proton X70, or if you like the sedan one, then get the S70. That is just my own opinion. And but if you really need it, a large one, 7-seater, then yeah, I say go ahead, go and grab it. And if you manage to get like some promo discounts, go ahead and grab it. I think it's a no-brainer. But again, depending on what type of usage you are using. So for those who are a bit concerned on the fuel consumption, then you just have to learn how to adapt the drivability of this car. Okay, try not to stop too often. Okay, don't idle it too long. These are some of the few things. And of course, keep maintaining the speed. Okay, don't just suddenly lower the speed or just go up too high suddenly. All right, so these are some of the things. So overall, recommendation, should you be outright buying it, forget about it, or put it in your buying list? I say put it in your buying list because of course this is a 7-seater SUV. Depending on your usage, if you really require and you have a large family, then go and grab them, because it has so much space. Check it out, right? So much space, ample space. And also the third row seats, you can put it down and then you can lodge more things. You can load in more items at the back. So that's a plus point for it. It definitely depends on what is your usage. I will say I will recommend for those who want to ferry a lot of family members, friends, and so much more. Or you are someone that needs the extra space, then this is the car for you, obviously. But depending on your needs, okay? And also if you really, when you want to go and purchase, go and test drive it, and you are going to be amazed with how good is the drivability as well. Okay, so that aside, what is the rating? For the rating, I'll give it a solid 7.8 out of 10. It's a really good 7-seater SUV right now. You can grab from Proton themselves. I don't think there's too many things to be complaining about other than the fuel consumption, for my own honest opinion. And probably there's also no Android Auto Apple CarPlay on this. So there are some things they had, some things they don't have. So depending on your mileage, if you just want a no-brainer 7-seater, this is the one. Okay, easy to recommend to you. But if you want to nitpick a lot of functionality, this and that, then yeah, of course, then you have to go and do your own research and decide yourself after you have test drive all the cars. All right, yeah. So with that, I'll end the review video for the Proton X90 1.5 TGDi BSG Premium variant. All right, so yeah, pretty much that's it for the video. So special shout out thanks to Proton Cars Malaysia for providing the loan review car for review purposes and also contents as well. However, there's no cash compensation in this review. Therefore, whatever I'm saying here is based on my drive experience. There's no creative input, no final approval is needed. Okay, so this is totally unbiased review. Okay, so take note on that. And with that, I think I'm going to end here. So Yat Kean here from Train Ground again. For those who has been watching, thanks a lot for supporting and keep watching the content so much on the YouTube channel and also the social media as well. And make sure go and subscribe, follow them as well, and head to the website, go and read all the news articles. Okay, with that, I really have to bid you guys farewell, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.